Alrighty, I have all pilots seated, ready to fly. Just need to change Crusher to orange. That is done. Pilots, we are ready to roll here for our Tier 2 pilots.
Tier 2 coming on up next.
Pilots, we are all set to go. You know the drill. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go.
Oh, good luck, man.
Alright.
We're changing you to orange.
Here we go. Oh, I'm on the wrong pilot.
Hell yeah.
We got Huff out front, Hawk and Crusher battling it out. But what happens is one slight little bobble on this particular track, you're gonna feel it alright. Oh, nice move. Got Crusher out in front, followed by Hawk and Chewy. Huff, Radioactive, Cyrus, and Claude. Hawk taps underneath slightly, but still holds his composure. Coming on lap number 3 here, folks. Tier number 2. WeBleed Esports Series, season number 2. Going to be picking up the pace here with these top pilots coming in on different tiers.
Yeah, they've definitely already mentioned your name. I don't want to distract you.
We got Crusher, Hawk.
They were talking about you being out front. They were like, Crusher, out front,
mix-up right at the end there. Wow.
Yeah, big mix-up. Huff coming in. So you got Crusher, and he's on Team Fat Gaps, and they're continuing the streak. And they're on Team FatStrapsFPV.com. Hawk is on Red Eye Racers. They're sponsored by Red Eye Racing and CyberSportsToday.com. And you got Huff 19, he's on the Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by WeBleed FPV. That's your top 3 teams right there, AK. Followed, then we got Radioactive, Chewy, Cyrus, and Claude.
Alrighty, pilots, heat number 2. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go.
And they're off. Another epic battle right here again between Crusher, Hawk, and Huff. All 3 pilots are like right on top of each other. One fatal mistake will cost it, and there you go. Hawk taps the gate, looks like still in 3rd, surprisingly. These 3 top pilots right here are looking pretty strong though. So Crusher's just absolutely crushing it. Hawk comes back, takes 2nd. Crusher's almost 11 gates ahead of the pack.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Crusher coming in 1st, Hawk in 2nd, Huff in 3rd. You got Crusher, he's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by FatStrapsFPV.com. Coming in 1st, you got my man Hawk. He's on Team Red Eye Racers. They're sponsored by Red Eye Racing and CyberSportsToday.com. Coming in 2nd. And then finishing up in 3rd place is Huff 19, and he's on Team Phlebotomist. And they're sponsored by WeBleedFPV.com. Followed by Radioactive, Chewy, Claude, and Cyrus to finish up the pack.
Alrighty, pilots. We're heading into heat number 3, moving along nicely here. Any objections for heat number 3? Good luck.
Position 2.
Hell yeah, man. Phantom and Nightwing said that we were both killing
Position
it, so
1.
just keep doing your thing.
On lap number 3 here, folks, we got Crusher and Huff battling out, followed by Chewy, Hawk. Looks like Huff might have had a bobble that he did, set him back.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's go.
Chewy comes in there. She got Crusher. He's on Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by FatStrapsFPV.com coming in first. You got Chewy. My man Chewy is on I Got Whoopouts. And they're sponsored by For Your Sensors Crafts, Rail Pro. And that's For Your FYSCrafts.com. And Mayan Hawk is on Red Eye Racers. And they're sponsored by Red Eye Racing and CyberSportsToday.com. Those are your top 3 teams, followed by Huff, Radioactive, Claude, and Cyrus to finish it up right there.
Batgaps are on their way to the highest scoring week so far they're on pace for. They have 100 points out of a possible 100 right now. We have I Got Whoopouts with 43. Red Eye Racers doing strong in second with
Good job, guys.
65. They have Phlebotomist with 38, Mando Rats with 26, Bee's Knees with 36, and the Beta Bros currently with 2 points. Pilots is heat number 4. Any objections? Good luck, pilots.
Okay, let's go.
Right, and they're off. You got Minehawk out in front this time. Crusher, Radioactive, Chewy, Cyrus, Claude, and Huff. Huff looked like he might have had another bobbled out there, so let's see what happens. But Minehawk's looking pretty good right now. He's neck and neck with Crusher. That back-end spin move is really interesting coming in on that. But let's see. It's been doing really well all day today, though.
They're talking about your spin move, Crusher.
No pressure, man.
They're literally talking about your spin move. You baffled Zotek. He didn't even know what to call that.
Going on to lap number 3 here, folks. Slow and steady will win no matter what, man. Gonna come right down to the wire here, folks. Crusher did take it at the last Minehawk. So you got Crusher taking first, and he's on Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by FatStrapsFPV.com. You got Minehawk. He's on Team Red Eye Racers. They're sponsored by Red Eye Racing and CyberSportsToday.com. Same company right there. And of course, we got Chewy coming on. He's on Team I Got Whoopouts. They're sponsored by For Your Senses Crafts and Rail Pro. Big shout out to all top 3 pilots right there, followed by Radioactive, Huff, Cyrus, and Claude.
Alrighty. We are heading into heat number 5.
Heat number 5.
Tier 1, you guys will be up in about 7 minutes or so. Pilots is heat number 5. Any objections?
No objections.
Look.
But we got these brand new fat, if you guys are watching, we got these brand new drink koozies, so real thick version, if you can see that. You guys do support WeBleedFPV.com. 5% of total sales does go to the pilot prize purse, and you will get one of these fat, thick koozies, so be on the lookout. If you placed an order recently, you're going to get one of these and something special, which I won't show you just yet, but I'll let you guys talk about that when you get it. But here we are We got Huff out in front, followed by Crusher. Oh, there's Crusher taking first right now. And they're battling back and forth, so you got a Crusher and Huff, Radioactive, Mindhawk, Cyrus, Chewy, and Claude. We're on lap number 3. Here we go. We got Huff out in front. Can he hold this down? Mindhawk's in 2 gates behind Radioactive right now. But Huff looks like he is holding Crusher. So can he break the streak here?
Ooh. Oh, Crusher slides ahead.
Crusher slides ahead.
And he's going to get it. Oh, Huff takes it from him. Holy cow.
Damn.
Mindhawk hit the gate. Oof. Oofa. Huff comes in first place, taking out Crusher here. Huff's on the team Phlebotomist. They're sponsored by WeBleed FPV. You got Crusher coming in second. He's on Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by FatStrapsFPV.com. And you have Radioactive, and he's on Team Mandel Brass. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. Those are your top 3 teams right there. Then we have Chewy, Cyrus, Mindhawk, and Claude.
Some racing pilots, quick update on points. We have Fat Gaps with 118. I got Whoopouts with 53. Red Eye Racers 74. Phlebotomist 50. We have Mandel Brats at 36. Bee's Knees also at 36. And Beta Bros rounding it out with 5 points. Pilots, this is heat number 6 of 7. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Tier 1s, you guys will be up in about 4 minutes.
4 minutes. I'm rusty. I'm watching all these acro pilots. They're throwing my lines off.
No worries.
It's alright. Actually, if this track was challenging, I know it's a fast one. There are certain areas that are just, you know, you got to cut it right, or you're going to be crashing.
Position 1.
That reverse move right there by Mindhawk does take his momentum away and his speed, which allows Crusher to take him over in that certain area. That's something I've noticed. It's one of those moves.
Position 1.
It's interesting. It looks like it flows. Oh no. The announcer's curse is happening, it sounds like, folks, but we got Crusher out in front, followed by Huff and Chewy, Mindhawks in 4th, Radioactive, Claude, and Cyrus. We're on lap number 3 here, folks. It's like Crusher will get revenge. Well, that does it, folks. Crusher comes in first again here. And you know what? He's on Fat Straps. And they're sponsored by Fat Gaps. Sponsored by FatStrapsFPV.com. You got Huff, is on the Phlebotomist. They're on Team WeBleed. And you have Chewy. He's on Team I Got Whoopouts. And they're sponsored by 4 Years Sensors, Crafts, and Rail Pro. That's your top 3 teams, followed by Claude, Radioactive, Mindhawk, and Cyrus.
Alrighty, pilots, we are gearing up to launch for our 7th and final heat. Tier 1, you are up in 2 minutes. Pilots, any objections for your last heat?
I thought that was 7.
Here we go, pilots. We are launching heat number 7.
Heat number 7. Good luck, guys.
Let's go. Go, Crusher.
Got Crusher out in front, followed by Chewy, Mindhawk, Claude, Radioactive, Cyrus, and then Huff.
Alright, you got it.
Position 1.
Just keep your head in it, you got it.
coming on lap number 3 here.
That's what I tell myself when I crash. Just keep your head in it.
Position 1.
So you have Crusher out in front, Minehawk, Huff, Claude, Cyrus, Chewy, Radioactive Cyrus. A little flip-flopping going on back there. Has that happened? Oh, well, he did take it. Crusher has taken it. 6 out of 7.
Hell yeah, man.
That
Great
is.
job.
You got Minehawk coming in 2nd. Cyrus coming in 3rd. So you got Crusher. He's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by FatStrapsFPV.com. Coming in 1st. You got Minehawk. He's on Team Red Eye Racers. They're sponsored by Red Eye Racing and CyberSportsToday.com. And you have Cyrus. Looks like he's going to be getting some points here. And he's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by BetaFPV.com. Coming in 3rd. Followed by Chewy, Huff, 19, Radioactive, and Claude. GG all.
Bonus round time.
Bonus round.
Alright, Fat Gaps, I go whoop outs. Phlebotomist, face punch, just send it. Los Amigos to the lobby.
Should we race with them?
2, 1.
All 6. Oh,
All
there's-
6.
Nope, it's just 5. Oh, there's 6. Okay, there we go.
Get a late start. You got Steesh out in front. 0, Lanky,
Beating me. Awesome.
K-Bar, and Bacon Ninja.
Which is
You
usually
get some
the
for
tier ahead of me.
Sheesh. That's a good battle. Those were like,
But
they
I
both dominated their side, right?
took his tier. I
Yeah,
guess.
she was on fire today.
But yeah, he's definitely on fire, just as
I don't know
Anouncer
if he
said.
there's any stopping Sheesh.
Well, Sheesh is a tier up that
Oh,
step
dude.
because Crusher has moved all the way up.
What happened?
Sheesh
Sheesh
is down here because Crusher is so fast
A
now.
whole lap to go though. Sheesh is reeling him in. Oh boy. 0.
Off.
Barely has it over Sheesh. Sheesh takes the
Oh.
pass here. Gets some in the 3, Lanky 4, K-Bar 5, and Bacon Ninja in the 6 right now. Number is 1 heat per tier. 4 total heats here to determine who gets bonus points.
Oh, 0.
But Sheesh is going to get it for Fat Gaps.
Nice, sheesh.
And he does.
So there we go. That's when
Sheesh is on Fat Gaps.
I wasn't even racing for real, but I beat him. Okay, now it's my
They're
turn.
sponsored by
For
Fat
real.
Straps.
Okay.
Zero's on Just Send It.
Coming in 1st, you got 0. He's on Team Just Send It.
Alright.
They're sponsored
We're
by
doing the real round.
Full Send FPV. Coming in 2nd, and Get Some. He's on Team Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Coming in 3rd. That's your top 3 teams right there.
This is going to be my actual round.
Alrighty.
No,
Good luck.
sir. Here we go. This is my round.
3, 2, 1.
We're off to the races. All 6 are up.
Nice.
Alright, so Axion and Crusher, the 2 best on the top sides, but Huff was the DQ of this group. 74. I think Huff is coming back on that too, right?
Position 1.
Pressure just started lap number 2. He has a 1 gate lead right now over Huff.
Good stuff.
Followed by Lounge.
That was
Team
good
Just
there.
Send It. Lounge is a Tier 4 pilot. Moving on up. Tier 2 this week.
Good stuff, Lounge.
Very impressive. A lot of hard work he put in.
Position 1.
I just got stuck to the ground on a reset there.
Damn it.
Oh, reset.
I'm not sure if that qualifies as a rerun, but
No, so, I don't know.
Just got it. Got it, but I don't know if they're going to rerun it. But I won that one by quite a bit. There we go.
point right there. You got Crusher coming in first,
Awesome.
and he's on Team Fat Gaps.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sponsored by Fat Straps, coming in first. You got Huff. He's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by WeBleed FPV, coming in second. And we have Lounds holding it down in third place, and he's on Team Just Send It, and they're sponsored by Full Send FPV. And that's your top 3 teams right there. Up next, Tier 1.
Swifties here. I have all 5 seated. Pilots, any objections for the 5 of you?
Okay.
Good luck, pilots. Here we go. One and done. Captains, you are up next. Right now we have Fat Gaps with 20. I got Whoopouts with 6. Phlebotomist with 9. Face Punch with 7. Just Send It 14. And Los Amigos with
Right
6.
up there with the pack.
So it looks like Fat Gaps and Just Send It currently sitting pretty here. Phlebotomist in the third, but anything can happen. 2 more heats to go with points. Phlebotomist, though, guaranteed to drop down here as they are guaranteed.
Right behind
Sweet.
Phantom.
Phantom, your current leader right now, representing Fat Gaps. Not a single loss out of them yet. Swifty, though, right on the tails of him. Team had Tasty J in that order.
Tasty had a big mistake there. Dropped him all the way back to 4th.
Phantom with a nice lead right now. 4-gate lead over the
Good
pack.
stuff, Phantom.
As he is coming around to finish up his lap number 2. As he hits that hard U-turn left on to lap number 3. Here comes Swifty, finishes up 2 on the 3. T-Man on the 3. Tasty on the 3.
Oh, Tasty.
And Jay on the lap 3. Front to back, 18-gate difference. Phantom, Swifty gets past. T-Man passes him back. Swifty passes him back. We got a battle for 2 and 3. Swifty, T-Man, very close fight right here. Final stretch. T-Man hits a nasty corkscrew down and tight right up around that slide, which gets him into that place.
Either way,
Fat
we would
Gaps
have won.
takes first on that one.
Nice.
I got Whoopouts second.
Nice.
Swifty is on what team? Okay, so we are into the captains.
Captains.
Okay, captains, how will I pose?
All right, I have all
against the
6
captains?
seated pilots. This is the very final heat. Any objections?
Nope, no objections. Let's see how
All right, captains. Let's see if we can have the very first perfect in the bonus round.
3, 2, 1.
And of the Fat Gaps.
Let's go, G-Man. Take him down.
G-Man is super fast pilot. He is OrangeStuff.
Easy. Goes down.
Rival. OrangeStuff is my team captain. I don't know the colors and the names, so I can't say where people are
OrangeStuff
relative
is
to me.
just you're the man.
But I'm
Yeah.
keeping up with the crowd at least. That is all I can
Oh,
say.
so good. So OrangeStuff with about a 3-gate lead over G-Man. I think we might see our first perfect ever in a bonus round. All
Perfect.
4 pilots getting first place on the Fat Gaps. Final turn for OrangeStuff for the first place. And there it
Good
is.
stuff,
He
OrangeStuff.
goes backwards through the gate and does a little trick.
Oh,
Bam.
G-Man
Bam!
versus
Stay with the
QT.
crowd.
That's
Stay
Nice.
with the crowd. I beat Leviticus.
Nice work, everybody. Great racing, everybody.
Leviticus is face punch. Alrighty, so first in the bonus round is going to go to Fat Gaps with a perfect 40 out of a possible 40. And we have a motocross rule for second place. I got Whoopouts and Just Send It tied with 22. I got Whoopouts and did better in the final heat, so I got Whoopouts are going to get second place. Third place is going to go to Just Send It. Rest of the teams do not get bonus points. Quick update on overall season points. We are 5 weeks in. There's only 4 weeks left and then a championship. So we are exactly halfway done with the entire season now, if you can believe it or not. Anywho, we have Fat Gaps, 131 points overall for the season. I got Whoopouts, 114 overall points for the season. Face Punch getting dropped down to second place overall by Fat Gaps, now in the lead. Face Punch in second with 129 points. Reminder to those pilots, if you do make it, or every team does make it to the championship, even if you are dead last from the entire series, you do have the chance to still win the entire series. So remember to keep training, keep practicing. I'm going to go ahead and get my next track uploaded here for you guys.
Nice, nice.
It is coming from me. AK will be the track. It'll be WeBleed Esports Track 6.
Thank you to the community. Thank you to all the pilots out there racing, FPV community. Yeah, just big shout out to all of our sponsors. Once again, right now, current price purse is $7,566. And yeah, we're coming to an end here, folks. So we got 4 more weeks plus championship here. But big shout out to WeBleed FPV, Newbie Drone, Fat Straps, Fractal Engineering, Velocidrone, Full Send FPV, Perspective Image. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, pilots. Much appreciated. AK, thank you. Skittles, always a pleasure.
Track 6 is now uploaded.
Man, guys, that was
Good racing, guys.
yeah, amazing.
That was super fun. I had some close
Great night
calls
tonight,
with
guys.
Doc.
Good job,
What was
everybody.
that? Leviticus?
I had some close calls with you, Doc.
What's the name of the track again? I usually type WeBleed
Yeah.
behind it.
E-bleed.
Is it
Yeah,
too easy
then-
again?
There's
E-bleed.
different
There's no W.
Oh.
He forgot to put the
size.
W in the name.
Crusher was 28 picks behind Sheesh, so that's like the hardest
Yeah.
jump to make.
Flying like the same pace as the captain's tier. And it's like he was ahead of me like half the time. And
Yep,
in
he beat
captain's
the
tier I
hard
was getting seconds.
Yep,
Like-
he's fast.
And then he ended up on OrangeStuff's team, so it just, makes it more imbalance.
Yeah, it just happened. At least they didn't get like Iridium or something.
Yeah.
I was racing
Jesus,
the
Captain.
spectator
What?
through all the bonus rounds, and I came in right behind Phantom in that tier.
Damn.
That was fun.
Yep.
And then the final, I only managed to get in front of Leviticus. But I mean, even that, Leviticus is fast.
Oh yeah, he is. He's really fast.
But I was just happy that I managed to keep up, because usually when I do that, I crash somewhere, and then I can't just respawn in the same spot if I'm a spectator. So I was like, oh, cool, I finished the race.
What happens.
I'll give this my first try. See if I can figure out where the hell I'm going. Whoa.
No, you won't.
It
Trust me.
is.
I still don't know where I'm going, and I've been flying it now for like 15 minutes.
It's one of the tracks that's like it's not clear where to go at first, but once you figure it out, you can just full send it
There will
down
be
the line.
a lot of incremental QBs for sure.
Yep.
You get better and better.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be the PBs on day 1 are gonna be like 30 seconds slower than the PBs on day 7.
Those are my favorite heavy tracks. I hate when you like cap out early and then you can like barely beat your best time if you like have a tiny bobble.
Yeah, currently this just feels completely random.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's just a lot of circles
There's
at the
lines.
end.
Yeah.
It's basically tons and tons of circles.
Eventually
Like-
I'll probably break it down into different sections in my head, but
It's just circles. Just turn to
Yeah.
the left or to the right, really. That's real. I'm not even kidding. Once you figure it out, that is literally
If you,
all it is
load
except
it-
the start straight line. That's
If
it.
you load up like Neon or Axion's race line, yeah, it'll
It'll just
show
look
the
like
path pretty
someone did
clearly.
a big burnout all over this.
Well, that's why it is, right? Like that's why you can send it so much, because you're just
Because you're always in a
Go
bank
on.
turn.
yeah, it's just a
First lap,
bank
first
turn
lap.
full send.
73 seconds for my first lap.
Hey man, it's better than mine, I think. My first lap. I think it took
No,
me.
I haven't had a clean one yet though.
My lap times are like 33 seconds right now.
I don't know where to go with a 30-second lap.
I don't know how you got there. I'd be waiting. Yeah, you'd be waiting for me for a while.
Yeah.
There we go. First one, 224 seconds.
I think
Yeah,
I gotta
first
turn
time.
my camera angle down a little for this.
What team was Lounge on again?
Team sponsored by Full Send. Just send it in 19.
Was he round tier 3 or tier 2?
He is a tier 4, my man.
4.
No,
He
but I
is
mean,
a-
what did he race today?
He raced
Tier-
tier 2,
tier
my
2.
man.
So he made it above his pick.
There we go. Now I'm 11th.
43.
199 now.